What's up, everyone? Welcome back. It's Forgotten Circus. Woo, boy, I'll tell you. You already know what I'm talking about. You've seen the thumbnail. Let's get it. Let's go. So, my favorite show, The Acolyte, not. Um, let's just start. Let me start. Let me start with this. It's about 25 minutes of. It has some good parts, very small that I'm actually going to compliment because we saw some new stuff in this, and then it's just all over the place. It's about 25 minutes. Disney, what are you doing? Game of Thrones is rocking almost an hour and 30. They're like small movies every single episode. Now I'm looking at the episodes and I'm like, whoa, okay. See, they're doing it right. They're making them longer. This 25, it's not working. Stop doing it with The Mandalorian. Stop doing it with all your shows. It's terrible. It's lazy, too. You put all that money into it and you give us 25 minutes, 26 minutes, 27 minutes. Now, don't be fooled. It says 35 minutes on there, but you got to do the recap, which they didn't do a recap for themselves, and I'm going to get into that. They should have recapped the last episode because it totally changes in this episode. Yet again, lazy writing. You got to count that. You got to count the intro and then the credits. So that 35-minute runtime, I'm saying about 25, 26 of actually what you can see. And some of it is pretty downright garbage. So, and another thing I want to get out. So this whole Chiati Mundi thing, because I've seen a lot of other YouTube creators and so-called, professionals that do reviews. I'm not going to say any names. But the Chiati Mundi thing, it's getting worse. Because literally, the Sith Lord literally says, I don't know what I am or what I do or how to get. Oh, man, I almost ruined it. I want to save that. I don't know who I am or, yeah, the Jedi, like you, would call me Sith. So that shuts out that whole argument that some witch's brew and all that. It was one of the three that I said in the other video. One of the three. And it was the one that I said was going to be the easiest. No surprise. I was not surprised at all. Okay? So the person says Sith. So that, the Jedi, the Jedi haven't, or I keep saying Jedi, the Sith haven't been in existence for 1,000 years. So either he's a liar or he has like short-term, long-term memory loss. So they're going to have to explain that. And it's like nobody knows. So you get all these top Jedi. So it starts off, you got basically where the last episode's left off. Osha's on the ground. She's waking up. She's like, from the friggin' Sonic Kamehameha wave, right? Which was kind of cool. It was kind of different. I did appreciate that. A little over the top. But wakes up and then she sees an unalived dead Jedi right next to her, and she's like, ah! Right? And then off in the distance, you see 3 Jedi, and my boy Yord is over there. They're fighting. Lightsabers are doing pretty good. They're trying to do their thing, fighting in tight quarters. But for some odd reason, they have this guy surrounded. But damn it, I'm giving it away. They have the Sith Lord surrounded. But for some odd reason, when one's striking, the other one stabs straight into his back because he still has to turn. You guys got him fully this close, people. Like, they were literally like this close to this guy. Damn it, gave it away again. But yeah, so stabs the one, boom, peace, yo out. The other dude stabs him. This was pretty cool. Puts the lightsaber through him, right? And then grabs another Jedi. Pulls him with the Force onto that blade as well, like a good old shish kebab, baby. That was cool. I like that. I was like, yo, hey, can you like extend your lightsaber even more and just put them on and just have a shish kebab of Jedi? That would have been awesome. That was cool. So then you're doing his best. You know what I mean? Old meathead jock. He's like, me Jedi, me strong. Together, Jedi strong. Where are my roids? Okay, so, he's doing his thing, gets cut in the leg. Osha runs up like, you know? And then all of a sudden, I don't even know what happens there. So and then she just runs off, totally ignores Yord. And I could see why later. So funny. Totally ignores Yord. I'm going to go run after Osha. Osha, come here. Come here. I thought you could float and levitate. Why didn't you just pull her back with the force? Jeez. All right, so then you got that, right? And then you got it's this episode was a little, but I took a lot out of it. So I'm going to be talking about it a little bit. So then you got that. So then running off, and then all of a sudden, she's running up, and then she goes to throw the lightsaber. The Sith Lord throws the lightsaber, just spinning the slowest I've ever seen it spin. And then Master Soul just jumps out of nowhere and blocks it back. I'm like, where were you at? How far did all these Jedi get pushed back from that wave? It seems like some landed there and some landed off in, like, I don't know, freaking off in there to the absolute beyond of this island or this planet that they're on. They got teleported from it. So they come up, and Daphne Keene comes up, and they have their little, so doing his thing, boom, 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 right? And then they're fighting. I know I'm kind of mixing this up a little bit, but if you see it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So Master Soul and the Sith Lord are fighting, and they're going at it. It was actually a good lightsaber display. I mean, Lee Jong-jae, you are the best part of this show. I want to see a solo thing with him, and you might be starting to get it, because there's a lot of Jedi that are going to be eliminated in this. So then that happens. She just knocked out, like, at least the Sith Lord just knocked out. Oh man, I gave it away again. It's a dude. It's Ezra Miller. It's fake Ezra Miller. Anyway, so he comes up, and then what is up with this? Boom, boom. We fight with the lightsaber a little bit, couple parries and a couple blocks, and then we got to talk. Oh, you don't know who I am? No, I don't know who you are. You have your helmet on. Duh. It's like, why don't you take your helmet off so I can actually see it, and maybe it'll spark a memory or, ignite something in my mind that I remember you from somewhere, because you got a voice modulator, you're wearing black cloak, and then you got friggin' a helmet on. And for some odd reason, why is all of a sudden this? So they have that, right? And they're still fighting. So then you get the part with Yord and Osha still running off. May comes out of nowhere. Now she's like, she sees Kanaka, tough acting Tanakton's lightsaber, right? Picks that up, and then she's running, and then she gets jump kicked, which was great. It was like WW jump. I don't know why that was necessary. You could probably just tripped her up, but just jump kicked her out of nowhere. So is that a forced jump kick now? Knocks her over. They start fighting. She's trying to put the handcuffs on her, right? The Jedi handcuffs. And then they fight again. She gets the handcuffs on her, right? And then she sees Souls fighting with the Sith Lord. So Daphne Keene, which I did appreciate her lightsaber skills, because it was dope. That is one of the best. Her and Soul lightsaber, whoa, it's great. So then they're doing that. They're tussling. Then we go back to Yord and friggin' Osha, right? Because May's over there. She's all handcuffed, said a couple things. They were fighting with the knives, whatever, that scene and everything. And then, and by the way, Daphne King's character is really strong with the Force. It's a shame what's about to happen. Spoiler alert. So then you got that, right? So then you go into the Gulliver's Travels of Yord and Dora the Explorer, Osha. We get there, and then they're running in the forest, and she specifically tells Yord, put your lightsaber away. And he's like, why? She's like, they don't like it. They're attracted to it. They don't like the light or whatever. And he's like, what's attracted to it? What doesn't like the light? And then it's just like, she just says nothing, like, I'm not going to tell you. Just put your lightsaber away. It's better if you don't know. And then Mothra's come out. So then they're like, wait a second. She gets the sense, I got to go back. So then she goes back, right? And then she's running back. to get there, right? And then they're still fighting. And then Osha's flip flopping, doing her thing, flip flopping, the usual. She's just going back and forth. It seems like she totally forgot that she was going to surrender to the Jedi. All that mattered was her sister was alive. She just wanted to be with her sister. She felt bad for what it did. But no, she's like super bipolar. All of a sudden, she's like, nope, psych, gotcha, bitch. I gotcha. Like, April Fool, bitches. Like, what was that? It was insane. Like, what kind of arc is going on with her? She's arcing, she's arc welding. Right. So then finally they get there. Oh my gosh. And then Osha and then Osha runs off, or May runs off, and she gets out of the handcuffs with the lightsaber. The Sith Lord comes up to her and he's like, "Oh, like a traitor," and he's doing the whole thing. And then cuts her things off. Then she starts fighting with, wait, am I missing something? So anyway, Daphne King was fighting with her, right? Oh no. So Yord's asking, "Who are you?" Da 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 da. Who are you? What's this? What's not Yord, but Master Soul is asking her. See, it's so confusing. Master Soul's asking the Sith Lord, like, "Why don't you take off your mask? You won't show it or whatever." So then Yord comes up behind, and then Yord goes to him. And it's like, wait, no, Yord. So how did the helmet get knocked off? Was it Daphne? Well, his helmet gets knocked off in his Ezra Miller. And why is he so greasy? And how could he get one from one part of that mountaintop to the other part when he was caught in a trap, get all of his gear on, his cloak, his helmet, and then do some like Resident or Silent Hill like makeup job so he looks like. And by the way, I must say he is jacked. That guy. He's freaking jacked. Like as soon as that cloak came off, I was like, "Oh, I don't know this guy work out too. He definitely go to Planet Fitness. He definitely go to Planet Fitness." So, and then he basically, what happens? So Yord puts up a little bit of a fight, but then gets pieced out, bro. And he does him like dirty. Like Ezra, the Sith that he says it in that scene. Y'all would call the Jedi would call me a Sith, so we got that. Right. So then he beats the brakes off Yord and then snaps boy's neck. Like, you didn't even deserve a lightsaber, bro. Come at me, bro. I didn't like you anyway. I'm on that testosterone replacement. You on that cell tech. But anyway, so then we have a fight again with Yord. And then not with Yord. With Master Soul, he comes running up and he's fighting. And then for somehow, is there a magnetic thing that's in this guy's helmet or something he does? Because he can disable lightsabers, which is weird. I've never seen that before. Some magnet thing disables the crystals. And then, so then they're fighting, put up, and I got to say that fist fight between when both lightsabers was out, they both got disabled somehow. And the fist fight between Soul and old Ezra Miller, Sith Ezra Miller, Darth Rabies, bro, that was fire. Straight fire. He seemed to forgot that Master Soul was he was a Golden Gloves champion 4 years in a row. Seemed like it. That dude can box. All right, so we get all that, boom, boom, and then that happens. And then so they're running off, I guess. Yord's gotten pieced out. Everybody. Oh yeah, with Daphne King. So Daphne King, she gets double lightsabers, boom, double green, and she's going at it like boom, boom. You know what I mean? It was dope. I mean, they were both going at it, but she made one fatal mistake. Don't get too close to him because she came up, he blocked it, and from the back, they just show you from the back, you get 3 lightsaber holes. Ping, ping, ping. That's what you got. Boom. That's it. Oh, and that's when so they're having it was like, that's it. She was pretty good. Come on, Soul. Come on out, Soul. Let's go. Let's go, Soul. Soul comes back out and they start doing their thing. And then apparently, he actually gets the lightsaber out of Darth Rabies' hand. He disarms him. And he's right there for the kill, boy. Soul had him. Soul had it. Soul is my dude. He had him. And then he got friggin' Anakin Mace Windu. They got him. They got him. No, they literally It was like the same situation as Anakin, Mace Windu, and Sidious. That's exactly what that was. Had him, could have finished it off. That could have been the one where it could have saved Kiadi Mundi and be like, yeah, we just gonna keep it like this. His never showed up. How about that? And we won't tell nobody. Although I don't know how everybody doesn't know, you know. But so yeah, so we had, and then all of a sudden he gets Ezra Miller, Darth Rabies gets the dumbest droid. I hate this droid. So OSHA grabs the droid and puts it on the back so it's shining because they're fighting. All of a sudden they're in that forest, right? All of a sudden they're in that same forest with those Mothra things. So they're attracted to the light. They just didn't see all the lightsaber fights, I guess. They never came to those. So I don't know if they have only a certain foot radius of seeing that and being attracted to it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But okay. So yeah, just takes them off and they're like, "Oh, it's okay. Problem's over. Problem solved." No. He's a freaking Sith Lord going up in the air with his lightsaber. Remember, he can float down like a Disney princess? Yeah. And of course, yeah, that's exactly what happens. Spoiler alert. So then they're running back, and then I forget what happens. Soul gets knocked out, I think. Forget how he got knocked out. Whatever. So like, you get to the point where like, I don't know. It's just like Daphne King did her thing. It was amazing. And like Soul did his thing. I forgot why. I'm sorry, it's slipping me. But he gets knocked out. So anyway, I'm going to sum it really all up. So May runs into her sister. She tries to stun her sister, stuns her sister. Then May runs into her sister again, or OSHA runs into May again, and then she's saying, "I want you to come with me and everything. Let's go." And then she calls her out on it, and then she's like, "Oh, whatever." And then she force pushes her, so she gets knocked out. And then, because remember, she's bad again now. She's bipolar. She's a bipolar Sith Jedi. She doesn't know which way she's going here. All right. So obviously she does the old switcheroo, but the one of the things that was so crazy, I don't know if they can feel heat from lightsabers because they can. You get a little close, and people are like kind of negligent with their lightsabers in this. I've noticed. So you get the lightsaber right. And she sits there and she literally cuts off her dreads so she matches her sister because remember her dreads were a little bit longer. And then she changes clothes out, right? And then here comes good old Punxsutawney Phil. What is his name? Basil? Oh, Punxsutawney Phil. Hey, did you see your shadow? Are we going to have a couple more weeks of winter? Like, what is the point of this thing? Like, he just sniffs and sniffs and sniffs. Can't people sense stuff? Oh, my gosh. All right, so yeah, he's following, and she runs, and Soul, oh, yeah, that's right. Soul wakes up, right? And then, obviously, the old switcheroony has happened. So, he knows, remember he says he knows her better than anybody else. He knows OSHA better than anybody else. And you can pick up that this girl is, like, super calm. After all the stuff OSHA has seen, one of her friends just got unalived. A whole Jedi group just got annihilated, and it's me and you, Soul. I'm bugging out right now, dude. What are we going to do? That's how a normal person would react. No, just, yeah, well, they're back there. They're gone. We got to get to the ship and go. And Soul's like, oh, okay. Maybe he's going through shell shock or something. I don't know. But then he goes. And then, so I don't know. They're doing the old switcheroony. So now I guess he's going to see if OSHA is worthy now. Because they left OSHA there because May is on the ship now, but don't worry, Punxsutawney Phil gotcha. He'll be he's Punxsutawney Phil Noir. He's on the case. And then so now I see he heals OSHA because she got a little banged up from the push and everything. And then he's saying some stuff, and I guess he's gonna try and change her. That's it. That's all I got. But this is a mess. So have fun with it. I hope everyone does watch it so you can see where this isn't Star Wars. This is somebody trying to make Star Wars. They're trying to make it, and it's not working. But anyway, I talked a little bit too much. It's a little long video. I just had to go through that. And there should be a part in this video. I had to restart again and like pick up where I left off. It froze. I do apologize for that. But I'll try and thread it in. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. All it takes is one little click. I'm trying to get up to at least 10K. 10K in 2 months. Can we do this, people? Can we do this? I'm at 3 something and getting bigger. And I want to be honest with you, I'm going to put it up there. I want to be try and get to 100K by the holidays. But we'll see. We'll see. But like, comment, and subscribe and tell me what you think. Greatest show ever. I want everyone to subscribe. And I do mean everyone.